Believe it or not, this channel has a code of conduct. There's things I just never talk about. I don't talk about politicians' kids, their wives, their private lives, and so on. To me, even if a leader was caught in a brothel with a prostitute, you'd never hear about it from me. And that's because there's actual channels out there who dabble in that kind of content and gossip. Now, the sad thing here is that this time round, it is the president of Kenya who's engaging us in this type of useless, childish blogger gossip. And in this video, I want to walk you through some of the low blows that we're hearing from the president. I never thought a sitting president would get on top of a vehicle to gossip, but when you have too much time on your hands and you're not working, such are the things that unfold. But anywho, with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, Ruto went after Eugene Wamalo's family. I don't even want to say what he had to say, but just listen into this.
Iko mwingine wa kutoka hapa Kitale. Sasa hata huyo mimi sijui. Aliwachiwa kiti na ndugu yake. Akawachiwa shamba na ndugu yake. Akawachiwa watoto na ndugu yake. Ile shamba hajajenga nyumba. Bibi ni wa kukodesha. Nyumba amekodesha kwa watu. Watoto wa ndugu yake wamekufa kwa njaa. Ati saa hii anazunguka hata anajaribu kuongoza. Wewe utaongoza nani? Kwenda jenga nyumba kwanza kwako. Utafute bibi. Ununue daipa. Ujue karama ya mbolea. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Wacha kutuzungua hapa, utaongoza nchi ya nani wewe uweze kuongoza boma yako? Ni kweli ama si kweli? Hawa watu ni bure si bure? Hawa watu ni bure si bure?
I really wonder, what will Ruto do today if someone started talking about his wife and kids? In fact, I'll just go ahead and answer that question. That person will immediately go missing within 1 hour. And if they are lucky, they'll be released after being tortured. If not, you'd never hear from them again. And we know this to be true because last year when Gen Z started wilding out and putting Ruto in a casket and Rachel Ruto in a bikini, that's exactly what befell them. So long story short, if the president wants his family to be respected, let him also respect the families of others. Number two, still engaged in useless gossip. Ruto claimed that Gachagua impregnated a Gen Z lady. Just listening to this.
Nyinyi, si mnajua ule jamaa ako na pepo ya ukabila na chuki na kugawanya watu. Mnamjua ama mjui? Ule jamaa wa pepo si anazunguka kwenye makanisa, kwenye mazishi, kwenye barabara, ati anatuongelesha. Mtu mwenye ako na pepo ya ukabila na chuki na kisirani anatuambia nini kama Wakenya? Mtu ambaye ameenda kwa kitanda ya ndugu yake ambaye alikuwa anakufa, anaenda kumanipulate will ya ndugu yake ili awanyang'anye wajane na mayatima mali yao. Mtu ambaye ameenda akatia mimba mtoto mwenye yako umri ya mtoto yake.
I mean, everybody knows Ruto is lying. And even if what he's saying is true, then so what? Gachagua impregnating a Gen Z only means that Gachagua is a hardworking old man. It proves that outside of politics, he is still active in the line of duty. I mean, since when did pregnancy become a scandal? That should be a scandal to gossiping bloggers, not a whole president. And in any case, who has William Ruto impregnated lately except his bank accounts? All his bank accounts at CDN are looking 9 months pregnant because of the excessive looting and thuggery. So let Ruto check on that before he starts lecturing others. Pengine wengine wako na pepo ya ukabila vile anasema, but yeye ako na pepo ya wizi. Number 3, the same gossiping Ruto decided to go after Fred Matiang'i for being a bit on the heavy side. Just listening to this.
Ati wanasema unaona ule William Ruto halali amekonda. Sasa mimi nataka niwaulize watu hapa Chwele. Sasa niwaulize. Sasa wewe watu mafala wamekula, mkiwaona, mimi nataka niwaulize nyinyi wa jamaa, mnaongea juu ya mimi cut weight. I am intelligent to know when to cut down on weight so that I can concentrate on what I want to do. I am disciplined enough to know how much to eat so that I can stay alert. Nyinyi mumekula mpaka tumbo karibu inapasuka. Mumekula mpaka kichwa imefimba na kiburi. Na nataka niwaambie, tafadhali endeni mjiangalie kwa kioo. Use the mirror. Mwende muangalie vile mmekaa. Kichwa imefimba. Tumbo ndio hiyo karibu inararua mashati. Tafuteni gym kwanza, muende mufanye exercise kidogo. Na mupunguze kukula chakula mingi. Ndio muache kulala kwa mikutano. Hata mnaharibu hewa huko mkutano mkiwa mumelala bure kabisa.
Kumbe hizi stories za upuzi za kina Ichung'wah ambao huwa wanasema sijui Pastor Dorcas sijui nini, ni Ruto huwa anawatuma. He has finally confirmed it. I used to think Ichung'wah is being petty when he would come out with salacious lies saying Pastor Dorcas is moving around with another bishop when Gachagua is not there. Now we are hearing it from the president. Kwa hivyo ni yeye amekuwa akituma watu kusema hizi vitu. And it is no wonder he wants to buy Nation Media Group using proxies so that instead of saying it, he can publish it. He can go to the newspaper and say there is an opposition politician who was caught doing it. It's a false story, but they, journalistic rights, they don't mention the journalist, they don't mention the person they're talking about, but they do a very good hint, so much so that they can't be sued. That is what he's looking for. We can see it as it is, and it's shameful when we vote for a leader only to discover we have a gossiper instead of a leader. But be that as it may, this was Matiang'i's response to Ruto's attack on his body.
First of all, mimi sijui kwa nini unasumbuka vile nakula, kwa sababu mimi sikuli kwa bibi yako. Mimi hujaniona nikija. Hujaniona nikienda kutafuta chakula kwa bibi yako ama kwa watu wako. Mimi nakula ndizi kule Kisii kwetu na ugali na huko.
Now away from Matiang'i, Ruto is busy attacking the look of others. Yet this is what he looked like before. And this is what he looks like now. Ruto really needs to check the comments just to see how people are perceiving his new skinny frame. And in case he doesn't have the time to do it, I'll walk him through the comment section at the end of this segment. Number 4, the same gossiping Ruto decided to take on Kalonzo about his Sekuru farm. Just listening to this.
Sasa ati kuna hata mwingine, ati amekuwa hii siasa miaka 50. Amekuwa wizara zote, amekuwa mpaka naibu wa rais. Hakuna hata kitu kimoja amefai kufanya. Hana track record hata ya kitu kimoja amefanya. Hata barabara ya kwenda kwake, mimi saa hii ndio naenda kumpangia nimtengenezee. Huyo mtu ni bure si bure. Ati ile kazi kubwa amefanya akafaulu. Ati ni kuiba shamba ya NYS. Akaenda akajenga nyumba yake. Huyo ni mtu bure ama si bure? Bure kabisa. Mtu ana sawa tu, acha nisiharibu wakati yenu.
On a personal note, I think this bile from Ruto is because I may realize he's a one-term president. And that's why ameanza matusi na temper tantrum this early. But what I can tell him is tuliza boli, safari ya sugoi bado. He will go next year. There's no need to be angry this year and spreading salacious lies about pregnancies which nobody even knows about. How did you even come by that information? Is our NIS being misused? Because the NIS should be briefing the president. Kumekuwa na hii terror attack. We lost 3 of our boys, but we neutralized 14. We have received this key intelligence from the CIA. We have this and this intel. Kuna huyu tumepata SMS zake alikuwa anapanga terror attack. We believe he's a sleeper cell, and so on and so forth. But what is Ruto doing instead? Collecting garbage on, huyu alipea huyu mimba, na huyu alipata bibi ya ndugu yake, na huyu hii shamba Come on. Anywho, let's see what Kenyans the next have to say about William Ruto, and I quote. Now, in regards to Ruto's frame, Henrik is saying he looks like Maraga. Kwani how old is he? Steven said, tulindiwe huyu. Tunamtaka huku kamiti. Lazima tusikie vizuri. In other words, Steven is saying Ruto looks like he's going. Natoshi Sakamoto said, tayarisheni huyu kuisha. Tochi imemumulika. Then he added an image of Boni Halwale moving around with a torch around that period of Jirongo's funeral. Situation Forensic said, Dubai haiendeki. It's a security hazard, hence no travels to some high net worth hospitals. Hence Nairobi Hospital take over 1 + 1 = 3. Frank said, mambo ikiendelea hivi naona tukienda Sugoi farm soon. Wow. King of Dad Joke said, jamaa kuna leukemia, ni vile kuna vurugu UAE, angekuwa ameenda kubadilishiwa damu. Ngojo uone uo ikiisha atenda Dubai arudi kaa amenona. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads of the day.
Right now, I'm with my team headed to a client's house in Ruto for consultation. That is to take measurements of the windows, go through our catalog with the client, and then once they decide on the color and the fabric they want, we'll get busy sewing, and at long last, the curtains installation will be on us. So if you're looking for curtains, shears, curtain rods, curtain accessories, reach out to Phoenix Curtains and Interior Decor and we will sort you out. Call us on 0724 414153.
If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.